Hello! Today's video is going to be a little bit about the direction of my channel. I'm going to make this one a little bit more informal of a chit chat. Some stuff on my heart. I have a lot of videos that I'm going to be filming today in my batch filming like I like to do. I've been on a break. I needed a week or so to clear my head and relax a little. There's been a lot going on, and I'm sure all of you know and relate to that. Everybody has busy lives, right? Nothing bad or anything like that. It's just been busy and a little more stressful, so I kind of needed some time to take a deep breath. Lately, I have been filming very frequently. I've done batch filming, but I have been posting pretty frequently as I upload them, as I've been able to. I'm probably going to slow that down just a little bit. I was trying to keep up with YouTube algorithms, stuff like that, to try to help things for the work that I'm doing to be able to be spread and be out there a little bit better, but I can only do what I can do. Some of the videos are very easy and take just a few minutes to do and are very quick to edit. Usually, your homemaking videos and things like that, where it's just a little quick chat on something, those are pretty easy to deal with. The ones that take more time are some of the ones I have in today's batch, so they're going to be a little bit longer. They're maybe a little more study oriented, or I've done a little more preparation for them. Those can take me quite a lot of time to plan for and pray about and so forth. One of the things I wanted to talk about today is I've had some comments and some messages sent to me that made me feel like it might be important that I make this video and discuss the direction of my channel in general. I know I'm saying a lot of ums. I'm just thinking, my mind's turning, my wheels are there, doing their thing. I want to be careful in what I say. I want to encourage comments. I like it when you guys comment. Sometimes the comments are a little tough to take if they're not meant to be very nice, as I'm sure some of you have seen the various trolls and stuff that happen on YouTube. We all know YouTube is full of trolls. Generally, I've been very blessed. I feel God's protected me from a lot of the really, really mean and nasty things, and I'm very thankful for that. I still get the ones I think that kind of are a little hardest to deal with are the well-meaning Christians and things like that that are looking to argue or critique, or just they have something critical to say, and that can be a little frustrating, and that makes it sometimes hard to do videos and feel motivated to do videos when you feel like you're going to get a lot of criticism for any little thing you say, or if you say something slightly the way they don't agree that you should say it, then that's it. I don't know, it's just discouraging. It's discouraging. And I get a lot of encouragement too. That's a blessing. I want to re-clarify the purpose of my channel and the direction that I am taking with it. I know that may not be the direction you guys want me to take with it. And the proverbial YouTube advice for official is, go with what your audience wants. And while that's true, if you're trying to build some giant mega channel, I am not. That's not my goal. Yes, I want my channel to grow. I want it to grow because the things that I'm putting out here, I want people to be able to see them. I feel I'm putting them out here with a purpose. I want to help other sisters. That is one of the main reasons I do this channel. My channel's predominantly to the Christian sister. And I think sometimes people forget that, or maybe they have a different idea of what I should do with my channel. That can be frustrating when other people think that you need to do videos on certain topics and that you're not doing good enough, or you're not being a good enough Christian, or you're not doing that. I don't know. It's hard to swallow. Yes, you want good, genuine, true rebuke if you're wrong. I want to be corrected if I'm truly wrong on something. Absolutely. I don't want to be a channel that's all fluff and no substance. But that being said, please realize my channel is to the Christian sisters. I'm not trying to be everything to everybody. I'm just me. I'm just Eleanor, and I'm doing the best I can with it. I have a vision of what I feel like I have been led to do. What I have been led to do does encompass a lot of different topics, and I know that's also a proverbial YouTube no-no in growing your channel. But again, my goal is not to grow. I hope that is a side effect, yes, but God will do what God will do with my channel. And if He wishes to prosper it and make it grow, wonderful. If He only puts it before a few people, then that is absolutely okay. That's His will, His choice on what He does with my channel. All I know is I had been led to make videos on head covering, modest dress. Those are some of my most popular videos. Clearly, it's what most people have subscribed to me for. A strong percentage have subscribed for sewing videos, though those are some of my videos with the highest amount of views ever by far are actually my sewing how-tos. But I think that also probably picked up a lot of non-Christians, and that's where I get unsubs once in a while too, as they may sub on a sewing how-to, and then all of a sudden, why am I getting all these Christian videos? You know, I think that happens, but that's okay. Maybe it produces some fruit once in a while for those people and plants some seeds. I don't know. Hoping. I hope so. But those things, I think, both flow within the realm of Titus 2, of course. So does my homeschooling videos, my faith talk videos, obviously, and occasionally I'll throw out a vlog. I want to say blog all the time, but it's a vlog, where I'm just talking and chit-chatting about what's going on in my life or something, like when we almost had our scare where we had to move. That was a vlog post, you know. I give a little bit of everything, and hopefully those things, or everything for me anyway, those things can hopefully bless different people. Like my homeschooling videos, almost nobody views them in comparison to the others, but for the very few who do, I think it's worth it. So I hope these things bless you, and I like feedback on them. I really genuinely do. I like the comments and things like that, but I'm hoping that people realize the direction of my channel, as in what I have been led to do, may not be what you want me to do. And I wanted to say that because of some of the comments and feedback I've gotten lately. Rebukes for not maybe saying things the way that someone wants me to say it, or not getting to certain topics quickly enough, or topics that maybe I have absolutely no intention of covering unless God directly leads me to do so. I may not cover certain things. One thing that is frequently brought up are doctrinal-based studies. Some of those I will do eventually. I probably am almost guaranteed that I will do a head covering study on the passage of Corinthians. I will probably tackle that one day. I want to do it with a lot of prayer and a lot of study. One of the videos that I'm probably going to do today, and that I've prayed about and been not hesitant about, but cautious in wanting to do it properly, is a video on salvation. Again, my channel is dressed toward Christian sisters, so I'm presuming most of you already know Jesus. I still yet want to do a salvation-based video. That one I can direct people to who are not believers, but also that maybe God can let it go forth out there and do some good and plant some seeds. That is my hope and my prayer. But I want to tackle topics, any topic that is a Bible study based topic. I want to do that very carefully. But generally, my channel, I'm not tackling a lot of doctrinal based studies. I might tell you once in a while where I stand on something, but I try to be careful about that as well, because it just tends to generate people who disagree wanting to argue and fuss. Now, I'm sure some people might say, hey, Eleanor, you really need to turn off the comments. I don't want to do that. I've prayed about that, I've thought about that, but for various reasons, I don't want to turn off the comments. Sometimes those comments get me down, I won't lie. I struggle with that. I am a sensitive creature, very much so, too much so, to be honest with you. However, I need those comments on. I need to be able to get feedback. I need to be able to know when things are affecting people positively. Without those, I don't know if I would be able to continue because I wouldn't know that I was making a difference. And I need to know if I'm making a difference or not. That's important to me. And again, I need to know if there's something truly wrong. And obviously there needs to be an avenue of correction. I do wish that sometimes people would be more thoughtful with their words. I think we as Christians definitely need to be more thoughtful in a lot of the things we say. And with the nature of social media and online things, people are not nearly as thoughtful in what they comment and what they say as what they probably would be if they were face to face with a person. They'll say things that they would never say face to face. And I think we have to be careful about that. Be thoughtful of others and what you say and what you do. And is it good? Is there purpose? Or are you just being negative just to be mean or to make yourself look better? That's something we have to be very, very careful about. It's easy to slide into that. I don't know how often I catch myself, be it on YouTube or wherever, starting to say something maybe that's a little bit snarky or just to state my opinion just because I need to share it. And then I have to stop and pull back and remind myself, like I talked about in a video recently, is it fruitful? Is it going to produce any good? Will it lift somebody? Will it edify somebody? Will it help be that iron that sharpens iron? Or is it just going to cause hurt and contention? Think before you speak. And I think that's a very, very important lesson. I think we need to be careful with each other and each other's hearts. Not that we have to walk on tiptoes around everybody. No one wants that either. You gotta speak the truth, even if it's something that terrifies you to do so and you're afraid of offending. Sometimes I have to say something when I'm desperately afraid of offending. I don't like standing up for one myself, as it were. It's not something I like to do, but occasionally you have to do it. And you have to say, no, don't do that. You can't talk to me like that. I'm not okay with that. Occasionally you have to do that. I'm not saying that there's not a time and place for it, but I do think there are a lot of people who throw around a lot of thoughtless words that would be better left unsaid. Didn't really plan to go there exactly with this video. It's just kind of going where it's going, going along for the ride, y'all. All in all, I wanted to also say, if you're watching me on BitChute, hi! I know I picked up some subscribers there. Very few. The last I looked, it was like 8, and I don't know too much about most of y'all because most of y'all haven't commented. Mostly I've gotten a couple snarky comments on BitChute, but that's okay. Is what it is. But I wanted to say hi and welcome. I know most of the time I'm addressing YouTube because that's by far where the bulk of people that watch me are watching me, but there's a few of you out there too, so I wanted to say hi and welcome. You have all the links on the video too, to the blog and all of that, so you can get to know me if you want to. If you don't, sorry. Anyway, I think I covered most of what I wanted to cover in this particular video. Mostly I just wanted to get out there. Please be aware that what my videos and channel are about may not be what you want them to be about. And I do try to take requests. I like requests. So don't be afraid to make a request. Just please also don't be offended if I don't do it. I may have a very good reason for not doing it, or I may be planning to do it, but it's further down the road because it requires more study and I'm not mentally prepared to do that one yet. There's quite a few. Anytime you guys give me a video idea, please do a video on this. I usually write it down or make a mental note, especially if it's one that I think is within my realm and capability. There's some that really just aren't. Or maybe you ask me where I stand on an issue that I might not be quite settled with in my own heart. That happens. Just be aware, be patient with me, please. That realize I'm just another person just like you. I'm doing my best. I am not a perfect Christian. I do not have everything all worked out. I really don't. Just another believer walking a narrow path as I know how to. I make lots of mistakes along the way, just like you do. Be patient with me. Please keep making suggestions. Please keep making comments. My only request is be thoughtful and realize that the direction that you want me to go in may not be exactly where I feel led to go. And you can always pray for me that I go in the direction that God wants me to go, because ultimately my ideas and God's ideas may not always line up, and if that's the case, I need Him to be able to show me in my heart to do that and to change the direction of something. I may change the direction of my channel at any point. I have considered doing like a morning devotional or something like that. I probably will never go into deep doctrinal studies. I don't feel that that's where He wants me to be with that. I feel that's a topic better dealt with by men. Not that women can't do doctrinal studies, of course they can, but I just feel that's one I kind of leave toward the men. It's my own personal feelings there. I'm trying to address the Christian ladies who are wanting to do Christian lady things, homeschooling, homemaking, the attire, things of that nature. Again, I get by far the most response to a head covering video, a dress video, or modesty, or some of the faith talks. They kind of get the strongest responses, and I'm glad for that, though be aware I cannot make every video about the head covering, because one of my beliefs about it is my entire life is not wrapped up in that. Sometimes I think people assume that it is, or that's all you think about or all you do. I cannot produce thousands of videos about the head covering. I just can't. There's just not that much to talk about. There's the passage in Corinthians, and then the day-to-day things that come up about it, but I think we have to be careful in how much we focus on one particular thing that's really minor in the grand scheme of things. So I can only do so much on that. But my videos in general are meant to be in the Titus 2 realm to help the Christian sisters who are like me, just looking for some fellowship and getting through life. And I want to share the things that I have learned along the way. And I look to the rest of you, both in comments, and I look at other videos in the same realm frequently. I like other channels that are in the same realm. I watch them like as I'm doing dishes and things like that, cleaning my house. I like to listen to YouTube and audiobooks and things like that frequently. They're on that same kind of topic. So I'm simply trying to share along the things that I have learned and I've been blessed to learn and be taught, because like I had my mama teach me a lot of things I know a lot of y'all maybe haven't been blessed with. So, and I know several of you have told me, especially in the sewing, you never had an opportunity to learn, and praise God for the ability to come out on YouTube and learn from each other. I learn skills from other people, and hopefully you can learn a few from me. And of the few things that I do, like sewing, there's lots of methods, lots of different ways people approach things, and you can take a little bit from me, a little bit from other sisters, and a little from others, and you can make it your own thing and learn a lot. So this video has gone a lot longer than I intended it to be. I intended it to be just a little short blurb, but I think I just needed to get some of that out there. I hope this helps. I hope it doesn't cause offense or hurt feelings or anything like that, because I never really want to do that. It's not really my thing to do. Have a very blessed day.